Greetings and salutations, Johnny Mac Metal Plus. This is not what I was planning on doing this week. This one was going to be a cheap pickups from Amazon collection update thingamy bob. But after the passing of notes of Tomas Lindberg from At the Gates, Tompa, this week I thought I'd do something slightly different and resurrect my first and last Norways. Sort of feature, call it what you want. Something I did a while ago. Basically, first last Norways was a way to show off a collection but not a full discography of bands that I had. So the first last Norways comes from it's a title of a Sisters of Mercy album. So the idea is I take a band, artist, whatever, and I take the first album from the discography and I then show the last one that they brought out, that they released, and then always, first last always, the always bit is the one I always pick for my collection. It's basically my favourite. So I did a few of these back in the days when I first started them many years ago. It's about 5 years now, almost. So yeah, like sort of 3-4 years ago, I did quite a few of them. I think I did a Voivod one when, which album I brought out, I can't remember. I've done Voivod, I think I've done Metallica when Hardwired was the last album they brought out. Anyway, so I thought I'd do one for Tompa, for Tomas Lindberg, and also for Brent Hinds from Mastodon. So I thought I'd lump the two of them together, show 6 albums, 3 from each of the artists, and yeah, thought I'd do that. In the background we are listening to this, Deathfiend with Beyond Life, UK. Punky blackened death metal in the UK, as said. Track Mingarth, The New Mother's Way, as it says there, has got vocals by Carl Willits, obviously from Botswana. So yeah, I'm going to see these on Friday, so that's why I'm giving this a blast at the moment. So I thought I'll stick it in the background. I've sorted out the volume, so this should be better. I haven't had to use the stupid earbuds, which made me sound like I was fucking recording the raw lo-fi black metal album. Sorry about that. But yeah, I seem to have got decent sound on the mixing app that I'm recording this with, so it seems fine. Yeah, so Deathfiend with Beyond Life came out 2022. They have got on Gruesome Records. They have got another one that came out a couple of years after this, so maybe 23, 24, something like that, which I've only got on cassette and I can't find. I've got a load of shit away, so I knew where this was, so I grabbed this. So yeah, going to see these. They're actually playing next month Friday, along with a Megathrone and a couple of other bands, and then there's another another blast of metal bands playing on Saturday as well, including Shrapnel, UK thrash band, so that should be good. Dave's coming down, my mate, and Pig and Simon are coming, so we'll see some cool bands there. But yeah, Deathfiend. Right, on with this. We'll do At the Gates first, or Tomas Lindberg stuff. Obviously, At the Gates, 90s, started off early 90s, possibly 1990, I don't know, I haven't done that much fucking research. Part of the Gothenburg sound in Sweden, along with fucking In Flames and Dark Tranquility, that sort of stuff. They coined the melodic death metal, because it's death metal with melody, obviously. I'll show you the first album they brought out. Obviously they did fucking demos and all that, I'm not going to go into them. First album, Lead in the Sky As I Was, absolute fucking belter. I was listening to this in the gym this week. If you follow me on social media, you'll see. The gym playlist, fucking marvellous shit. I said it came out in 92, I want to say. Thomas Lindberg vocals, obviously. Yeah, Songs at the Gates. This was digitally remastered at Transformation in 2003. So this has been remastered and put on vinyl. Obviously it's not an OG because it's the remastered version, but yeah, out on Peaceville, 1992. I'm not sure when this version came out. It's a newer one. Said it's fucking wonderful stuff. Really good album. I like a lot of bands. I'm a big fan of their earlier stuff. I didn't know this for a long time. I've got to admit, I didn't bother that much with melodic death metal back in the days. Just like mine. So yeah, I didn't really bother with it. Away. Yeah, so I wasn't really a huge fan of it back then. Hope you enjoyed Deathfiend anyway. Right, that's that. That was the second album. Now, the last, as in first, last and always. Now, I don't actually own the last At the Gates album. Now, what's it called? Nightmare of the Being. Came out 2021. I don't have a copy of that. The last one I did own, I have got down, was this one, which I think came out 2014. Mark G with a C. We did a trade for a load of stuff, and this is one of the ones he included for me. Obviously, I had a couple of copies, or bought it on vinyl, so didn't want to have both. So yeah, thanks for that, Matt. Great album. But that's the last At the Gates album I bought. But my last, I'm actually going to show you, is this. This is the last thing that Tompa appeared on that I own. This is Lock Up with the Dregs of Hades. If you don't know Lock Up, they're kind of like a grindcore version of Bloodbath. Bloodbath, I mean, not Bloodbath, fucking hell, it's a Scottish death metal band. Yeah, Bloodbath, in that they're like a fucking super group. It's one of these, I've got quite a few Lock Up albums. It's a Shane Embley sort of side project with lots of people have been in it, like fucking Nick Barker played drums early on, so obviously Napalm Death. There's the guys, and as you can see, we've got there Tompa Lindberg there, so Shane Embley, Adam Jarvis, Thomas Lindberg, Kevin Sharp and Anton Neisniger. Kevin Sharp did vocals on a lot of the stuff, so they're actually, him and Tompa, they're doing vocals on this. This is fucking great, really good. 14 tracks, fast, furious, lots of shouty vocals, fucking great stuff. So yeah, that's my last thing that I've got that Tomas appeared on. Or Tomas? Yeah, Tompa. Unlistenable Echoes, Lead Vinyl. So 2021, fucking great album. Could be the last Lock Up released, I'm not sure. I think it is. I've done quite a few, various people on vocals. I think I've got like 4 of them. Can't remember how many they've done. That's that. What's my favourite? What's the one I always go to? It's got to be this, hasn't it? First one I heard by him, I stupidly listened to people when I was not into melodic death metal, and someone said, "Oh, that creates blah blah blah," but you do want to listen to Slaughter the Soul, so I picked this up. Released in 1990, I want to say 5 or 6. Did I make a note? Yeah, 95. This is the 2006 earache reissue with a DVD on it, which has got Live at Krakow, Poland, 8 tracks, and the making of Slaughter the Soul, which is really fucking cool documentary. Good shit. So yeah, this is my favourite, simply because this was the first one I bought by him. I listened to it tons, got extra tracks on it. Here's your little booklet. Good shit. So yeah, there's your... He will obviously be missed, and like a stupid cunt, I never got to see him live, so there you go, never going to. Serves me right. On to another band I never saw live. Oh, fucking hell, I'm chucking that all over the place. Oh, back in there. Fucking escaped, they just put it in and it escaped when I dropped it on the floor. It's a fucking swig of tea. Cheers. Tickle. I stopped talking, the music stopped. Right stuff, right, what's this? Right. Next, as I said, Mastodon. Let's move the Gate stuff to one side. Mastodon over to this side. Right. Alright, Mastodon, US, Atlanta, Georgia, I believe. Sort of 2000 sort of band. Kind of progressive metal, a bit sludgy kind of in places, I guess, but mostly sort of, they've got a lot of progressive stuff in them. First album came out in 2002, that was The Mission. I haven't fucking got it. It's one I just never picked up. I don't know why, just never got around to picking it up. So I'm going to show my first, is the first one that I've got, which is their second album, so bear with me. Anyway, it's my fucking first, last and always, so I can do it however the fuck I want. So, this is 2002, I want to say, no, 2004's Leviathan, when they hit their stride really in the sort of proggy concept album about Moby Dick, who her missus. I said the word dick, sounds like cock, yeah I know. Yeah, so this is fucking wonderful. This is obviously a reissue. Relapse, I want to say. Okay, I'm sure they're on. Anyway, yeah, it is. Blue vinyl. Just a great album. I said I think they were together for 24 years. We did about, I don't know, 8 albums, something like that. Yeah, Relapse Records, it says on the hype sticker. Anyway, so that's that. Their last album came out 2021, surprisingly, same as the Lockup album. This is Hushed and Grim. Really good album. I'll admit it, that when I bought it when it came out, not when it came out that year afterwards, because they dropped it down to like 15 fucking quid on Amazon. I thought, fucking hell, I'll have that. New Mastodon, I've been waiting for it to drop in price, because as usual when they first come out, they're fucking expensive. Double black. That's one, that's the other one. Both the same black vinyl. Yeah, it's a really good album. Some people say it goes on for too long. Fucking plug. What do you want? Jesus. I'm gonna hit 2 minute fast in and out. Blocky songs. What we got? 4 on one side, 4 on the other, 4 and then 3. So yeah, it's a long album. It's fucking great. There's your hype stickily thing. People that are into that. New studio album. Yeah, so it's a first lesson of that. The one I always go back to is their 4th studio album. For me, it's a lot of people's favourite as well. Obviously, Crack the Sky. I've had this a while. This is just a fucking wonderful, wonderful album. Someone said, "Oh, Mastodon. What's the album that I should listen to first?" I always say this one. I know other people have their favourites, but this is mine. It's the one I always go to. The music just, I don't know, it's just more memorable. I was going to go through my favourite tracks on it, but they're all fucking great, to be honest. It's just fucking epic. This is the most epic for me. Most progressive, most technically proficient. It flows really well. God, as the hype sticker says, the new, I can't even fucking read it. I've had it for so well, it's all fucking worn off. So I'm picking it up too long. Anyway, so there you go. Weirdly, the first one I actually bought was this one. Because Girl of the Bill was the track that everyone was fucking playing. Back in whenever it came out. So there's an extra one for you. It's not my favourite. I don't go to it much these days. But it's the first one I bought by him. When this came out. I want to say 2011. I think this one came out after that Crack the Sky, and was a bit disappointing, to be honest. Once I'd gone back and listened to Crack the Sky when this came out, I couldn't believe why people were slagging it off. But I've always fucking liked this album. And I sort of went back to listen to all the others, but I didn't like it enough to buy any other stuff until a couple of years after I got it. Anyway, that'll fucking do you. I've waffled on for long enough. 6 albums in, 2 bands, a couple of legends fucking passed away. I'll do another album, another video soon. I'm thinking of changing my format at some point, moving on. I'm going to see if I can maybe do some reviews, single album reviews, sit down and go through a full album and that sort of thing, or 2 or 3 albums a month or something like that. So I'll see if I can get some preview copies in and all that sort of thing, and have a chat with, see if I can get in touch and do some of that, because obviously usually I just like to show stuff, but I'm not got as much albums coming in these days, so I'm gonna have to do regular content. I'm gonna have to get creative, boys and girls. So anyway, you fuckers take care. As the next one I do will be I've got 5 or 6 albums that I got from Amazon, cheap, less than 20 quid. Some of them, one was only like 13, 14 quid. So different genres. There's a couple of black metal, death metal, a couple of heavy metal, and a thrash as well. So there you go. Covered all fucking bases. So that'll probably be the next one. I'll probably do a review of the festival that I'm going to, which includes Deathfiend. Might do the 2 days, might do one, squidged into one, I don't know yet, see how we get on. That's next weekend. So I'll see you fuckers in the next one, as I've just said. Repeating myself. Cheers. Laters.